Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint.com is now TradingCardMint.com. Please check out their selection of over 20,000 cards with prices cheaper than TCG Player. So I'm posting the deck profile ahead of schedule here for this because, well, this is what I've been playtesting for the month for Standard. Now, you're probably like, oh man, Gear Chronicle Tier 4. And I agree with you. The deck is very bad, but it's the one thing that's keeping my interest in Standard, and kind of getting the chance to play the format is a little bit nicer than I really expected. So, this is going to be post set 7 legal, actually, for this. So, you guys might not know this. This deck does actually get indirect support. So, I do want to give a shout out to TradingCardMint.com. You guys always see them on the intro. You guys always see them. They're a big supporter of the channel. If you guys enter MQ40 on checkout, you get the chance to save a little bit of money on your purchase. And you're always looking for really the best deals out there. You know, get the chance to save a little bit of money. So, I heard it's a good thing. So, TradingCardMint.com, enter MQ40, save some money on your purchase. So, what is going on here with Gear Chronicle? What made this deck all the better? It's this guy, and we'll talk about this here shortly. So, we play only 4 grade 3s. Interdimensional Lost Legend Dragon. This literally Interdimensional Dragon Knight Lost Legend. So basically they wanted this deck to have pseudo striding. And how do you do that without giving this deck an extra deck? Well, you give it the clause of you can discard cards from your hand whose sum equals 3 or more, by the way. It's really cheesy because you can discard multiples to do it. Then you can select a grade 4 from your deck and write it. And then during the end of the turn, you retire that unit, and then you write a grade 3 from your soul at rest. So basically what ends up happening is you bring out your grade 4, it drops itself into the drop zone, so you can bind it to further speed up the process for what you need for your bind requirements for this deck. Now, you also need to know that when you re-ride, you do get a gift marker back on your circle again. So typically, I've been finding myself writing this, giving it to the Vanguard so that we can basically be 25 on swing. And then if we do it right, first swing, we might have the crit, we might not. We should definitely be on triple drive, though, for the most part. But basically, you get that. And then his other skill, Counter Blast 2 to draw a card. Now, I do find that skill to kind of suck at times. So I mean, like, nothing else in this deck really counterblasts. Actually, nothing counterblasts at all besides that. So, free value kind of built into the deck. So, there's that. Now, our strides. We play 4 copies of Mystery Flare. So, when you ride it, when placed on Vanguard, activate all of the effects according to the sum number of face-up cards, and you'll basically go down in sequence for these. So, 3 or more gets drive +1. 7 or more gets crit +1. 13 or more, choose 6 of your units to get 10k power. Then 19 or more, at the end of the turn, discard all cards from your hand, and then you take an additional turn. So, one thing that you need with this deck is this is equal to the sum number of cards bound. Now, the thing that you actually are able to do now, because of this guy's existence, this fixed like half of our issues with the deck. Considering we're just like a massive high roll cluster, it's really good. But I find myself, I should probably talk about this. So I played the 1 copy of the Idealized Dragon. Now, I did straight net deck this from Japan. Been kind of playing it, and I get why we play this card. It's another 4. It's an alternative ride target instead of going into this. But every time I see this card, I'm just like, I don't want to. Triple drive is too important consistently. The one extra, like, yes, you can use this to build a board. That's good, but at the end of the day, the card just doesn't feel like it generates as much value as, hey, triple drive crit +1. Like, you're going to have to guard relatively high numbers for this, or else you're just going to die out of left field, like, randomly. So, it's kind of something I noticed. So there's that. And then we have this guy. 4 copies of the Cray Elemental Valkyrion. Now, we don't care what Valkyrion does. We can't ride this. We call it on a dimensional plane. Yeah, we don't care about any of that. Alright, we care that this card says 5 right here in the corner. Alright, when we bind this, we care that we get to read the grade. Because remember, this guy wants to be able to take that additional turn. We want to be able to plow through our opponent's entire hand with 6 attacks, all at huge numbers. And we want to win the game while we're, being aggro. And that's what this card combined with this does. Literally, our whole deck is meant to bind things into the drop zone, just kick them out, and then we do our thing. Like, it's literally, these are just vanilla bricks that speed up the process. They're also huge stride fodders. Now, in order to get Brickosaurus Rex out of the hand, we play 4 copies of this. So Vanguard, Rearguard, literally bind a card from your hand, grade 5, bind it, and then draw a card. Card is so simple and straight to the point. You literally just fuel fodder this out, and you're on your merry way to Happysville as you've just literally got to where you need to be. You see 2 copies of this, congratulations, you're already at 10. We did it. We've got crit +1, and we have triple drive. That's every single turn. So good. Also, this is 13k, while my bind zone has a card. Seems pretty good to me, like, in terms of value. Now, we have this bad good card. This card is so trash. I hate it, but you have to play it. So, on place, bind a card from your drop zone. Gets 3k power. It's literally all this does. Like, that's all her sole purpose is just to bind my combo piece, speed up my day. Actually, she's also a 13k attacker. She can hit unboosted. Like, I guess it's kind of important, but it doesn't come up enough. And then this is the card that just straight wins you games. So, if you go on to the grade 4 turn, and you've selected all your units, and this thing has a force marker on it, you can usually swing 30,000. If you got a booster behind it, 38 plus another 10,000 to that. And you're usually swinging for like 48,000 on it. Also, if you hit the crit, like, you'd be like 58,000. And your opponent just used all their stuff to guard the other attacks. Like, it says no 1s or above. And then she just dips on into the soul. She also binds. The thing I hate about her, though, is she's a passive bind, which means if I see her after I've already strided, I've already activated my skills and got my advantage. So there's only so much I can really do in that regard. But this card is insane. Like, it steals games, and it shouldn't be allowed to steal. Grade 1s, we play 4 copies of our little wedge stride fodder. So, and you discard it, you can count it as a 3, so counts for our pseudo stride cost. And then Vanguard Circle, when it attacks, you can bind a card from your hand and draw a card. So if I actually go second, I can speed up the process with the binding if it hits. Also, like, if your opponent wants to early guard, okay, like, they slow this down, but it's also a grade 3 that I can discard. Like, that's why it matters. Then we play 4 copies of Wiki, our little quickie worker. So, other thing that this does, it says choose a grade 3, basically choose a card from your drop zone, put it on the bottom of your deck. So, you want to recycle your mystery flares, go for it. After you do that, if you put a grade 3 or above on the bottom of the deck, Soul Blast 2, draw a card. Like, this card is so good. We only play 8 grade 1s and 4 grade 3s. Talk about G-assisted deck. We play 1 copy of the Draco Kid, and then we play 4 8 crits, 4 PGs, and 4 copies of the Heal Triggers, rounding out the deck. So, I understand this deck is a lot of fun. It might not be the best competitively or viably, but, I have something that I can finally play in Standard that I actually really enjoy. And I played this enough back when this was around the first time. The combo's still pretty fresh in my head. So, what do you guys think? Please, so comment down below. Check out our friends tradingcardmint.com down below as well. Enter MCO40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Alright guys, me and the little Draco kid signing out. Peace. That's not all, card fighters. Please subscribe for more Cardfight Vanguard content. Please remember to check out MCO40 for Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and please check out MCOgames.com, my store, along with No Limit Gaming, NLGTCG.com for all of your guys' trading card game needs as well. Until next time, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button. Later.